this when people talk about relationships and stuff?
Well, that's one way of introducing yourself.
And the other one is good morning. How are you? Sophia.
Sophie, you changed your mind. Come in.
I'm sorry about this morning. I tried to, but I just couldn't. I tried to do something else, but I couldn't get anything done, so I just had to come back.
Sophie's your name, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm Dr. Mono. I'll be a therapist. I understand you're currently undergoing through a certain issue that makes you uncomfortable. We all go through such situations at some point in our lives. Some scenes of it vary one person to another. But my question to you, how will you manage the situation if it were to happen again? I'm not your enemy, spy, interrogator. But if you personify me as any of those, at the end of this, you will walk out having found no help. Let me be your guide through this period. That's all the cooperation I need from you. Before we start, I'd like you to sign this non-disclosure agreement that certifies that whatever you tell me in our session is secure and cannot be disclosed to anyone unless you give out permission.
I don't know what to say though.
Say it all. Everything you feel inside.
Men are dogs. But dogs are cute. should be something worse.
Take your time. This being your first session, I'd like you to start from the beginning.
After I finished high school, I set my mind into this Miss Independent kind of lifestyle where I would go to university, pursue my degree, get that first class honors maybe, move into a new house, get a new car, that lifestyle, you know? I never had the stupid heartbreaks from high school boyfriends. I knew I never needed a man to be happy. I knew this because I was always happy. And what my mom went through right before my final exam made me know I was sure I never needed a man to be happy. If I'm craving for a child, adoption got me. My high school friend had this friend who always came to visit her at her place. And this one time he landed his hands on her album. And there he saw my photo, asked for my name, my number. It was all too much, so of course she didn't give him any of this. But after a while, he got his hands on the number too, and I don't know. I wasn't interested. Or maybe I was. All I know is I had this void I wanted to fill with a friend, not a spouse. He hesitated reaching out to me. I guess my friend warned him. Apparently his name was Charles Owunk. It's a weird name. And he loved me to the moon and back. Nothing will ever make him cheat on me except for his lotion or his soap, due to the long distance and lack of finances to come visit me. I never felt the same way though. I know he made me believe in myself. He made me feel like I could do things that I will never imagine doing. But I didn't feel the same at that time. He was sweet, he was kind, but I never really felt the same way. He made me believe in myself. I felt like I could do things that normally I would shy away or procrastinate. But I just didn't feel the same. All this was made online though. We never met through Facebook. There was no WhatsApp then.
I know how old you are now.
But then later I come to find out that he made the same sentiment to another girl, a friend of mine, who apparently he met through my friends list on Facebook. You see what I mean? Dogs don't do this. Should be something worse. But on the other hand, I was happy for him though. I wanted him to find someone that he loved. And apparently she fell madly in love with him. Didn't last a week though. I was disappointed, but I wasn't surprised.
I'm impressed on how you're handling this.
Who? Charles?
Well.
This is just a speck. Here comes the log.
Not long after I joined college during an exam, Albert was seated beside me. I went to put my bag away. My phone was still on my desk. On turning back, he took my phone and dialed himself up and got my number. All I saw on turning back was a suspicious Albert putting back my phone. I was angry that he even had the guts to take my phone, but the circumstances did not allow me to show how annoyed I was.
Stop!
Hello? Sophie speaking? Who's this? Kama ungei nitakata na ni blocking number.
Look behind you.
How'd you get my number?
You're actually the one who called me, see?
That's what you're doing with my phone. You actually got me good on this one.
Albert. What's yours?
I'm Sophie.
Nice name.
Thank you. Got it for my birthday. You smile. Why? Still imprinted in my mind. That's how I came to meet the man who I thought would be my forever after. The man who will move me out of my Miss Independent, don't need a man zone.
Moving on, fine. I'm impressed. So tell me more about this transition he brought in your life. I guess that's the lead of why we are here today. Shall we?
Fast forward after graduation, good times and wishes of living together. We both got new jobs, moved in together, and life was beautiful by all definitions of happiness. I think we made each other happy. Our life was a simple one. Chores, expenditure, everything was 50-50. And we agreed to be celibate until marriage. of our days were packed with activity, our jobs were quite demanding. But when we were together, we had fun. We could go out, share meals, joke around.
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Hey!
So this killer smile confused you a little bit, huh? Let's move on. How did you end up living together?
It was the obvious. School was done. Went for a few dates and I thought, he's really cool. I mean, I thought it would be best if we tried to date. The best part was we also had jobs like almost the same time after we cleared. And I think you can call it fate. We spoke it, we believed it. Hey, but it's such a blessing, by the way. You remember when you used to come home at night through the window to bring me airtime so that I can subscribe and text you? Yeah. And who's that will let you in because you came in like late through the night? Sometimes I just look and I'm like, we're lucky to have this place at this age.
Yeah, but it's God. You know how many people strive so hard to be where we are
Man.
at this age.
Yeah. I get what you mean. But I hope you agree with what she talks about. Like we see where this goes and then land and land, get to meet our parents, plan our marriage and children. I hope you won't be disappointed. You know you guys can be funny and it's not even funny.
I'm easy. Rent, utilities, that's my job.
And then?
But the kitchen, decor, and the glitters of the house.
Nilijua tu.
That's on your boss. That's your town. Nakupika. That's your pasta?
Lasagna, babe.
Yes, all the time. You know a man has to eat healthy. And that's when the society now praises the woman for a job well done.
Okay, so what you're saying, Monday to Saturday, girl in school. No, wait, yeah. And then Sunday, chapokata TV. See, that's healthy. But let's be honest, since we met, what have you wanted to eat that you haven't? Honestly, you are as perfect. Oh my.
I win. You give me some.
No, wait. What do you mean? Babe, I thought we talked about this. Like, honestly. No, we say, let's meet our parents. And then after that, no tapping before marriage.
I'll pay the fine.
Really?
Anything.
Holiday in Zanzibar.
Hey, babe, you're class.
Like, for real.
Okay, so we'll get wasted on alcohol all the way. Life is about having fun. We should try out the things that couples try and enjoy. Like smoking, try out some positions.
This is new.
I've been fantasizing about how I'm riding on you.
Okay, sir.
I can't just wait to try it out.
Let me just go jog. It's my time. See you. That's when I realized that maybe his co-workers at work were poisoning his mind. It was strange and different. I won't mind spicing things up, but this was wild. It was not him. It was as if I didn't know him anymore. I was worried, but then I just brushed it off. I just wanted my man. I just wanted Albert. Like any other relationship, this was the beginning of the end for us. Our boat started sinking ounce by ounce.
Take your time. A little meltdown is fine to lighten your soul.
So, it's a normal day. I wake up, I go to work. But on this day, like, Everything was off. I had this feeling as if I just lost someone or lost something. It was the same feeling I had the day that I lost my mom.
Getting home, I found the entire house clean. Dishes are washed, the bed made, floor clean. Everything seemed to be in order.
Mama's not sure. He really doesn't want me to have stress. Why is he not picking his phone? Freshen up.
Siku na siku ndo hii, walisema waja wale na bitulia, moyo tulia, amekosa mengi moja hili, amekosa mengi moja hili. Siku na siku ndo hii, walisema yaja wale na bitulia, moyo tulia, amekosa mengi moja hili. Na kama nitazama, nikumbukwe mimi nilipenda, penda, nilipenda.
Hello?
Hi, baby. Sorry I haven't been able to reach you all day. How's your day been?
My day's been fine. I see. I came home, we made everything pretty clean and clear.
I figured I'd prepare something nice for you once in a while.
Yeah, something whole-like for you.
What were you talking about?
You're a fool! You're a fool! What did I ever do to you?
What are you talking about? Where is all this coming from?
Nilipenda,
Where is all this coming
penda, nilipenda.
I knew I wasn't okay and there was no aiming, pretending. I got an idea out of nowhere to call Charles. Before you judge me, I didn't consider him my ex. We barely even met and he called me a few times but I brushed off his calls. It was quite embarrassing to go back to him when I needed help.
Hey. Oh. Yeah, what's wrong? Okay. You
Kasema kwangu huna ujanja huku na kuwaza labda kukikucha nitazama, na kama nitazama nikumbukwe mimi nilipenda nilipenda.
So, that bad?
Maybe I'm just sensitive. I'm sure a lot of people go through what I went through day in, day out, and I guess I just decided to see the best of him.
I'm sorry about what you went through. No one should ever be put in that position and go through any of that. I hope you feel safer at my place, though.
As long as your lady agrees.
Oh yeah, it's my place. If I'm okay with it, then she's okay with it.
One thing though,
Mm-hmm.
I want my space. I want to cry. I want to let it all out. I don't want to be told it's going to be okay or it's going to be over. I just want my space.
Oh yeah, it's that's perfectly okay. As long as it's my place and I've allowed you to stay there, then mi casa, su casa. You can have your free reign of everything. Take as much space and as much time as you need. Although I do have a question. Out of everyone that you could have called, why me?
If I went home, my dad would have seen it straight from my face from the moment I walked in. And I don't want my relatives to know yet, because if I ever decide to go back with him, no one will understand. And I'm just not ready for that yet.
So you're going back with him?
I mean, there's always two sides of a story, and I've only had one side. As far as I know, some girl broke in, laid herself on him, and yeah, that's the only thing I know. Like, with the proof I have, it shows he's guilty, but I want to hear what he has to say.
Okay.
Maybe that's why he's quiet. He just doesn't know what to tell me.
And you actually believe that?
There's always two sides to a story.
Okay. All right.
How would you describe your stay? Were you content with choosing his place? Did you achieve the peace you needed?
Yes, I did. He was kind. He never questioned where I was going or when I was coming back. He kept his word. I had my space. He never asked me why I was crying or told me it was going to be okay. I was comfortable.
What about his girlfriend?
I never saw her. No, I saw her once. But between me, the coach, going out and coming back, and his friends who came from time to time, I never saw her again. The few times I questioned him about her, he said that by the time we got together, things were falling apart, and he believed that fate had brought us together again. I felt bad for him because I wasn't ready for a conversation about our relationship. I wasn't even considering it.
I always had stuff to do around the house when I wasn't at work. There was always an untidy heap of clothes somewhere, or carelessly placed utensils, unmade bed, or shoes that needed cleaning. I enjoyed keeping things in order at his house though. I mean, it was the least I could do considering everything he was doing for me.
I got home one evening and I found him at the balcony. He looked so sad. We had a conversation, we chose emotions. I felt guilty. I left him for something so small compared to Albert, who broke my heart in ways that I will never have imagined. I don't want to talk about the rest. To date, I really don't know if whatever happened next was a result of what I did or not.
And what happened after?
I mean, he helped me for a while, but then he started becoming overprotective. He was nagging. He followed me everywhere, wanted to be introduced. He was in my space in every way possible.
Wait. No, no. Interest. Let me just go rest. Just go rest. No. Let me just rest. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Not bad. It's gonna be better though.
What? Yo, wait. No, child. Child. No, child. 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 Get up. I've heard before that those who cheat can't handle to be cheated on. And those who don't believe in consent will never believe until another man touches them. It's the reason for my White House. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see anyone. I just want my space, my peace. Just me and my deliveries. Just do nothing. Police. I thought of them. But then what do you do when someone who's supposed to protect you asks for something in return? Something that is the reason you're there. But I tried it though. It didn't work. I wanted to kill. I wanted to use. And at some point, I wanted to be misused. I guess that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, right?
Rape culture. Fucked up system. I could have done better. I could have fought back. I took myself there. I couldn't have done anything different. Consent is a woman's native language. Understand consent and how it could be withdrawn at any moment. It's not about me. It's only always about the abuser.
Was this Albert?
If I knew how deep I was missing, guess I didn't be old. So love me, love me, love me. Won't you just love me, love me, love me? Love me, love me, love me. Baby, please love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me. I need you now, love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me. I see you, I can help but maybe think. Na jaribu kujitoa but I'm in this. This is bad luck, might be some good luck. Sioni sisiki, baby, I'm under attack. I don't know who to blame, baby, should be your ego. Give me the isha, we ulisare hivo. Ukasema just go, nabaki na shiro. If you knew how deep I was, ungenipenda solo.